Hello, I'm going to talk about the book that I read. The book that I read is The Cost of Canterville, and the book was written by Oscar Wilde in 1883. Well, first, the book talk about the ghost that live in the Canterville Chase. Well, the novel start starts when the minister bought a house, and but for him it doesn't matter all the all the advertisements that the Lord Canterville made him. Anyway, they bought a house, and he moved with his family to the house. Um, Basically, the novel is talking about all the jokes that the ghost uh, treat made of the family, but he never had a success because they don't scare with him. And for the contrary, the family of the minister was confirmed by his wife, uh, his son Washington, his daughter Virginia, and uh, for and two twins. But these two twins made a lot of jokes to the ghost, so the ghost were really was really like was really frustrated because they the twins made a lot of jokes from for him, and the kids don't scare with the ghost. And at least the Miss Virginia helped the ghost to rest in peace because the ghost murdered his wife in the house. That is the reason that he lived, that the soul of him stay in the house. Well, at least Miss Virginia helped the ghost and to rest in peace. And and at the same time, the ghost taught her the importance of love, and the Virginia married, and after the honeymoon, they um, go back to the cemetery to visit the ghost, and the husband of Virginia told her if what happened with the ghost when they were closed, but the only thing that she said is that the ghost taught her about the life, and the story basically finished there. Um, and yes, well, the social context that the history is um, is developed in a rich family in the end of the 19th century. In the both families, they were rich, and the cultural context is English aristocracy. This is referring to the family of Lord Canterville, um, because as we know, the aristocracy is talking about how for generations they uh, they keep their they keep their houses. Well, in this case, the house is like passed for generations, and it's a narrative text, and it's satire. And well, the first point, the castle belongs to the Dukes of Canterville, and from many generations, I think that it's that this point is talking about how the government in this place is let each generation the government. As we know, the government is for generations only in the family. So I think it's referring to this point, and I think that the novel is comparing two different contexts because uh, at the beginning the minister said, I come from a modern country where we have everything that money can buy, and the text also describe them like a modern family. So I think it's talking about how the life was in different places. In this case, how the life were in England and United States, and talking about the difference is talking about the context, the the context that involves everything social, cultural, economical, everything, um, because in another part say that the author describe the minister's wife like well, she had been New York Belle New York Belle, the minister's wife. uh, it's like sarcastic because um, the author describes her like when the North American woman left their country, they look like old people. So I think it's like sarcastic, and I think that is like talking about the damage that the people had from for the people from other only for came from another country, and also because in the text say that they 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 have everything in common with American, no no ways except the the language. And I think that is talking about um, it's like the same sarcastic because as we know the accent of American people is different from the England from English people. So I think it's referring like a sarcastic thing, and could be like talking about the difference because as we know in the language, English language has many changes in the past of years. So I think it's talking about how the language, how English specifically has changing in past years. And yes, I think that that it refers about it. And also I think that that is talking about a friendship between the ghost and Virginia because as I said, the girl helped him to find a way to rest on peace because he murdered his wife and he wanted to rest on peace, and he was started to did jokes to the people to live in the chase of Canterville. So she helped him, and but at the same time the ghost helped the help Virginia, and she said that he taught her the importance of love and what the love is more important than the materialistic things because his family actually was very materialistic. So the ghost thought her that the love is more important than other things. So I think that is talking about more of the friendship that they did, even if they uh, come from different countries, different places, and different thoughts. And yes, I think that is basically that the text is talking about the difference that the people that well they wait exactly, but only for the thoughts of another person they can think that the things are different, but actually no. And well, I think that is basically the main topic that is talking about in the book. Thank you.